Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Welcome in the TEFS Trading Room. I hope you are feeling okay and ready for the Wednesday trading day officially. As you know, because we have a shortened week, this is going to be the second trading day for the week. First day was really nice for us here in the trading room, like lots of great green trades, two big winners, actually three, if I'm counting TQQQ as well. So no complaints. Hopefully today we just do continue this nice green stripe, which was the sixth. Yes, it's going to be the seventh green day if we can manage it here. Hi Tara, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Hi Nitsan, good afternoon. I'm very well, very much ready to take this trading day as well. However, I must tell you I'm a bit concerned because today it's FOMC meeting minutes day. That means that 2 p.m. we will get the FOMC meeting minutes. That means that sometimes the market it's a little bit slow and whipsawing in the morning of the FOMC day. Hopefully it's not going to happen today, but let's see what we can expect from this market, which actually made a beautiful comeback for the afternoon. If you just check the intraday chart of the S&P 500, look at that beautiful reversal on the 675, 676 level, still a very strong support, as I mentioned you yesterday as well. So seems like so far so good. So it made the nice reversal and pulled back over the 680 level. So well done, market. Question whether we can continue with this pullback at all. APLD, just checking it on. Let's see. APLD under 3050. Yeah, it looks like as actually a head and shoulders on the daily. I like it. I like it. Looks like a good one. 3070, nice gap down. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just going to call it already to the short side. Let me just check my list here. So the usual long, short, and secondary list is going to be started. So traders, yesterday, as I mentioned you, I had several big winners, including MU, TQQQ. It was really nice as well, and not forgetting Google. Today, as I mentioned you, I'm expecting a little bit more whipsawing quiet the morning because of the FOMC. But on the economic front, let me just check what else we have seen already. Okay, today it's the 18th of February, and we got already the core durable goods orders, which was better than expected indeed. Building permits and housing starts is the same, higher than expected. So quite of a good news so far. 9:15, we will get the industrial production, and 1 p.m. FOMC member Bauman is going to speak, and 2 p.m. as I told you, the FOMC meeting minutes. Yes, PANW, it was an earnings stock and seems like that it is just moving lower. I'm just going to check the big movers soon anyway. Minus 8% down. Pre-market is good, so I agree with you. We can just push both of them to our short candidates list, so PANW, Palo Alto Networks, and APLD. SNDK as well, yeah, I completely agree with you. The daily of the SNDK looks like fantastic for continuation to the downside. And on your list, there are a lot more as I see. NVDA, definitely, we have some news. ONDS as well, PRTR, Amazon XOM, CVX, oil stocks, definitely. Garmin and Adi. Thank you very much, Nitsan. And I just encourage the other traders, if you just joined, first of all, welcome. Let's just make another green day here in the test trading room. And if you have any questions or any candidates for today, please just let us know in the chat. Okay, guys, so let's see what has happened so far all over the world. Europe, nice and green. Asia, nice and green. DXY, it's nothing. US 10 years treasuries are pulling back a little bit. Futures, beautiful and green, and even silver and gold has seen so far have seen a green day, not the crypto. So the Bitcoin and the cryptos are still struggling big time. Energy sector is very good. Yeah, actually the crude oil is up today 2.50%, Nitsan. Iron talks again and so on. So yeah, I agree with you that we should watch the energy stocks and the USO like the oil. If I just checking XOM, for example, this is just looking like as a perfect reversal on the daily as well after three big red days. This is the reversal day on here. I'm going to watch though this 150, which can be a stronger resistance. And you mentioned CVX as well as a energy stock. CVX at the moment, let me just check it. This is just nicely moving back. XOM, I like it better because it was a little bit more to the downside and it's just making a very, very nice reversal here. So XOM is going to be definitely on my list as well. Okay, Dow and S&P Nasdaq point higher as AI and tech turmoil eases treasury yields near a multi-week low, as I just mentioned you. What else in here? Palantir joins the wave of businesses and billionaires moving to Florida. PLTR, might we will see some move on the stock? Yes, and this seems like as a reversal, like a U-turn move here. However, it's still under a selling pressure, in my opinion. If we are going to get to this 140 level, I think this can be a quite of a harder resistance, but so far looks like as a fantastic gap up, nice pre-market volume. So PRTR, we should watch it maybe to the long side if this green market can continue, because so far SPY is up 0.21 and the triple Q 0.24. Yes, Nitsan, Bitcoin and the cryptos are still quite weak today. So seems like that the weakness continues and the struggle continues for both of the Bitcoin and the cryptos. So we should still watch coin MSTR and be careful with these Bitcoin related stocks. Also yesterday, Bitcoin or the coin just made a fantastic nice green day and looks like as a small double bottom for me on the daily. But as Bitcoin is still not out of the trouble, we still should be careful with these Bitcoin related stocks until Bitcoin shows that weakness. Crude oil futures rise on U.S. iron tensions, as I mentioned you. Indeed, that's why we should watch, excuse me, we should watch the oil stocks for today as well. International news. Japan export was not bad, as I've seen. Trump launched Japan's pledge to invest $36 billion in U.S. oil, gas, and mineral projects. Wow. Okay. NVIDIA shares are just gaining. I'm just going to talk about why. Just browsing the news in the meantime. Treasury yields here as well. NVIDIA is partnering with major Indian VC firms in search for the country's next AR startups. There is a lot on NVIDIA's plate for today, as I see. So let's just check the big movers for today. So traders, today again, second trading day of the week, but as you know, because of the shortened week, FOMC meeting minutes today, so a lot is going to happen for sure. And in the morning, not too much, but we have some big movers, which is great. So as I mentioned you, around NVDA, there are many news, but the main news is why NVDA is ticking up. It's up now. I'm just checking it at the moment. NVDA, what is happening? Wait, guys, I'm just restarting my platform. Just a second. Cannot find NVDA. That's funny. Okay, here we are. NVIDIA almost 2% higher. Reason for that, again, it is some news that after Meta expanded its partnership to use millions of the company's AI chips, including standalone central processing units for its data center build out. So Meta news are the most important reason here why the NVIDIA is up close to this 190 level. As you can see on the daily, it's still in this channeling mode indeed. So it's still not out of the woods. It really needs to break 195 to see this move continuing higher. But for a start, it's not bad, especially considering the fact that in the recent weeks, NVIDIA had like quite some red and ugly days. So NVDA, at this time, I'm just going to call it to the long side. Okay, SCDG pop now. Also before earnings, SCDG, this is a solar stock. And yes, you are right. That looks like as a beautiful breakout here and maybe a great strong stock for today. I'm going to call it to the long list. But Nitsan, I must tell you with this stock, I burned myself several times in the past, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious because of that. With the solar stock, sometimes they just, from out of the blue, they just change the direction. So let's just be careful with this SCDG. However, I agree, it looks very nice for continuation. Okay, Palo Alto is here as we were talking about it, and it's tumbled 6% after issued a weak earnings forecast for the current quarter. That's why, again, PANW is definitely included on my short list. No Netflix today. Yeah, Netflix was a cruel one yesterday. And today, though, it is just still suffering on this $77 area. We can watch it because Netflix is another stock which just can, move out of the blue, big one. So we can watch it, but I agree with you, it's not going to be a big mover today. Let's see. Cadence Design System is here as well. Let's see whether I can CDNS. Of course, I can trade it. At the moment, it's up 5%. Pre-market volume is so-so, not my favorite. And the reason why the software company is just gaining 7% is the earnings again, and the forecast is not bad either for this year. So that's why CDNS it's up 5%. However, on the daily, I don't know, $300. Definitely it needs to stay over $300 to push it higher. A little bit concerned here because if you check the daily chart, it's still very much under pressure and moving lower. However, today's news is better and definitely this almost 6% pop, it's impressive. You know what? Only to the secondary list, CDNS. Reason for that. First of all, it's a $300 stock and the pre-market volume is 61K. Not enough. I'm afraid that this is going to be a little bit more spready, and this can mean a problem here. So that's why I'm just going to move it to my secondary list first. Watch but don't touch Netflix. Yes, Tara, this is going to be the day for Netflix, I think. Yes, Nitsan, what's your opinion on ADI and Garmin? ADI, analog devices, as far as I remember, it got earnings. Yes, posted earnings, exactly. ADI volume not bad, 5% higher, but yeah, I see what you mean. And why do you ask my opinion? Because it's a bit extended, not even a bit, I would say. Listen, it's really hard to say what's coming next on this extended stock. Good earnings, but it's just gapping up like crazy. And in this case, I'm always a little bit worried, that might is going to come next as a profit taking. It can happen, as you can see, it touched almost this 370 on the pre-market. Since then, it's pushing lower. Well, let's see. Let's give it a chance. Excuse me. Let's give the chance for ADI on the long side. But again, I'm going to be cautious with this stock because it's very extended, and I can imagine like a sell news impact as well on ADI. Garmin, just checking GRMN. Garmin LTD, this is 250 volume low. Volume low is the same like CDNS. This can be a big mover, looks nice. It got a gap on the daily as I see, but it was 250, so actually it filled the gap already in pre-market. I guess this is just an earnings as well. Let me just check it. I cannot even find it among my big movers, but it's okay. So Garmin, big mover, can have a great move, definitely, but I am afraid of the spread because the pre-market volume is just 60K again, so it just goes to the secondary list to the or next to the CDNS. So ADI again, fear a little bit of the sell news. Garmin not bad, but not enough volume. Hi Zuki, nice to see you. SLV, yeah, SLV as silver and gold are pushing higher now. So like that, SLV looks like as a double bottom here on the $66 level. 70 can be a problem in my opinion, but let's just watch silver, gold, HL, and all of the mineral related stocks indeed. PLTR, yes, it's on our level as well. I mean, on our list because it's just trying to recover a little bit from the recent week's drop today. Oh, and yes, that was mentioned by Nitsan as well. So let's just see that stock, guys. On this, it is up 2.79%, and I see why you like it. And I must tell you, I love it as well. But 1050 and definitely this 1070 level should be broken to see ONDS to go higher. But I like um, the daily opportunity in here on the daily chart to see a reversal. Okay, traders, Devon Energy is here as well. DVN, reason for that, it's earnings beat, but just a slight earnings beat. Volume is very low, not a big mover, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Palantir, as I mentioned you, it is not just up because so, and buyers are just showed up. There is a reason why we see buyers finally on Palantir. Mizuho upgraded the stock to outperform, and the analyst said that the recent valuation reset improve the company risk reward setup and strong commercial growth, as well as government dividend is likely to translate sustainable growth and margin expansion. Well done, PLTR. You just deserve a place on our long list. Hi, Ann. Nice to see you. Good morning. Buza, good evening to you. Nice to see everyone. If you have any great candidates, guys, please just let us know. FVRR, I cannot read it, Nitsan, sorry, but maybe I can, just it was not there. No, no, FER I have, FERR I don't have. Okay, thank you, Buzak. Yes, PANW, SCDG on our list already. mRNA, GLB, not yet. mRNA, I remember it was a nice reversal yesterday. And yeah, I agree with you. That seems like it's going to be continued today. So mRNA, I'm just going to call it to the secondary list. You know why? It trigged me several times in the past, so I'm just going to watch it first. And GLBE, just checking global E online. This is the global payments, by the way. It is up a lot because on some nice numbers. And wow, this is just bouncing back from this $30 level. That's a big mover. Volume it's high or higher, but I don't know that stock. I really do not know the characteristic. I think I've never traded this stock. Also, it deserves a place on our watch list, just on the secondary watch list, I would say. All right, we still have Caesar Entertainment as well and Axelis Technologies, ACLS. ACLS, it's a big dump stock, big move to the downside, but on low volume, unfortunately. And the reason why Axelis is going down is the quarterly results, which were quite mixed, and now is down on this $83 level in the middle of this channel. I don't know, volume is not the best. I give a chance for ACLS on the short side, but not my ultimate favorite first candidate to the short side indeed. CZR is here as well. CZR, as far as I remember, it's a lower price stock now, 20, which is not bad, moving up 6% as the casino operator beat the financial results. Very nicely done. And not a huge mover, traders, not a huge mover, but I like the daily chart. It's just a perfect double bottom. Good news. So I think it has a chance to pull back a little bit more on CZR. So I'm just going to check it on my long list. Okay, not too many to the short side for today though. And considering the fact that the SPY, it's just made a fantastic recovery for the afternoon yesterday. I'm going to stay rather with the longs for the start unless the market is not going to give up. Don't forget, please, if you just joined to the room, that today is the FOMC meeting minutes day. Why is it problematic? Because most of the times when we have FOMC meeting minutes, federal funds rate decision, or anything big happening in the afternoon, usually days two, actually, then the market tends not to move too much and not picking a direction on the morning. Hopefully it's not going to happen, but highly likely I think it will, unfortunately, even considering the fact if we just checking the triple Q and the SPY, that both of them are just struggling with this bleeding for 2 weeks now. And so far though, quite good because 593 and 575 is just held the indices, but we still need to be careful here indeed because of that 675, not 575 per SPY. That would be a little bit lower in this case. So I'm not expecting a huge direction. I'm going to be pleasantly surprised if it's going to happen. So that's why I'm going to go rather with the big moving stocks for today. Okay, guys, so I'm just checking the watch list. mRNA, PIT, MVD, Reddit, XOM are very strong on my list. BABA, Amat, Applied Materials. I can't believe this stock is still going higher. SMCI is into the green. Again, made a reversal from this $30 level. Amazon, which is not bad either, 0.77%. We should keep an eye, I think, on the Amazon as well, traders. AFRM, UPST, Unity are still in green. Microsoft 0.40% higher. And look at this daily, how extended it is to the downside. Amazing. So Microsoft, Amazon traders, among the big stocks, I'm going to watch these two for sure. On the red side, I see AMD because now NVIDIA news, it's quite of, as you know, it's a big competition in this sector field. I mean, on the chip sector. And now, as Meta chosen NVIDIA and not AMD, this is quite of a bad news for AMD. That's why I think we see that to pull back. So AMD at the moment is down minus 2.50% under the 200 level. Let's see how it's going to behave after the market open. AVGO is down 1% to Meta, 0.75% lower. Ouch. WMT pulling back 0.60. I think WMT has a chance for some pullback indeed. However, don't forget that WMT is going to have an earnings, and I'm just telling you when. I think it's tomorrow, but let me just check it. Wednesday, Thursday, yes. WMT Walmart earnings after, not after, before market open tomorrow. So even if we are going to trade with WMT, we should be careful because of that. So Walmart earnings tomorrow before the market opens. Okay, what is still green or red and weak? Bitcoin, of course, as I've told you, DHI is down. Hood is down, 0.25 down on the hood, I guess because of the Bitcoin again. CRM is in red, and Apple, which was like quite strong yesterday, now it's pulling back to the red territory. Not a huge red, just 0.10, but compared to the fact that Triple Q and SPY are strong, we still need to keep an eye on the Apple. So traders, I think we have enough great candidates, not too many to the short side though. So let me just check the gainers, losers list very quickly here. Yeah, ACLS, it's on our list already. This is the first among the big losers. APLD mentioned by Nitsan. This is on our list as well. DDOG done almost 6% traders. Wow, look at this one. I love it, especially because we have a gap to fill on the daily. Oh no, it did feel. Oh, I don't like it. Now I don't like it. No, DDOG, we can watch it, but unfortunately, it did fill the gap in the pre-market. 116.20, something like that. It was the pre-market or the gap fill, and it has happened already. But it's still very, very weak. DDOG. Sun, LZB still on the weekly. Wow, Sun, that's crazy one. Trip is down. CVNA. CVNA going to release earnings after market close traders. CVNA is moving lower as well, down 3%. But CVNA, WMT, be careful because as I've told you, these are earning stocks. SNDK definitely on my list to the short side as well. FSLY is down. CRWD is down. Okay, I'm still going to get SNDK here, but you know SNDK, we have a very important rule when you are trading SNDK, micro share size. This is a crazy one, as you know. Okay, traders, so I think we are ready with the watch list, and we still have like 3 minutes to go. In the meantime, SPY Triple Q still a little bit into the green. What MU is doing? MU, what a beautiful winner yesterday. Oh my goodness. So MU started with nice green, but pulling back a little bit. I'm just thinking here a bit, checking the daily. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to keep an eye on MU. I'm going to keep an eye on MU traders. All right, so let's see which ones are the best to start with on our watch list. NVDA, definitely. I like PLTR as well. PLTR. I'm going to check it here, especially after this nice Mizuho upgrade. ONDS, CZR. Let's check ONDS here. Looks like as a good mover, and VDA definitely there. SCDG, I'm not sure, but I'm going to put it here as well. Amazon, Microsoft, as I mentioned, you traders among the big stocks. I'm going to watch days because they are a little bit extended to the downside and has a chance for a nice reversal. To the short side, I really love PANW, Palo Alto Networks. SNDK, definitely, it's on my list. mRNA GLB to the long side, especially mRNA. I think it can be interesting, so I'm going to watch it as well. mRNA, SLV, I'm watching, XOM, I'm watching too. XOM, NVDA, Tesla for sure. I'm watching even AMD. That looks like interesting. Why it's just going down, but as I've told you, it's a competition situation with the NVDA. PLTR, okay, Applied Materials. I can't believe this stock really still going up. Amazing. Okay, traders, I think we are ready with the movers, and I'm still going to watch here maybe NCLH2. NCLH, this was the yesterday news on the NCLH. AMD is very weak. Wow, 2.46% down. So AMD is here. ACLS, CDNS, Garmin, mRNA, and GLBE from the secondary list. Okay, traders, today we need to watch the 2 p.m. news for sure with the FOMC meeting minutes. Before that, not too much. As I mentioned you, the core durable goods orders released already was better than expected together with the building permits and housing starts. And industrial production, it is higher than expected too. So I must tell you on the economic front, it's quite of a good news day so far. Well, let's see FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. of course, but so far so good. So traders, good luck everyone. Let's just make the 6th green or 7th green day in a row. And again, until I see the market to stay in green, I'm going to focus on the longs because we have more longs on the candidates list than shorts for sure. So here we are, open. PANW. MU, it's pulling back already. Microsoft, a little bit all over the place. Okay. Baba is strong too. All right. Ooh, gap already filled on the market, traders. Crazy hectic start. Google is strong too. AMD down. Going to watch coin here too. XOM pulling back. SNDK on my list. Amazon is impressive. Amazon is quite impressive. How about NVDA? Not too much yet. PANW pulling lower now. XOM, maybe a reversal. Let's see. SPY triple Q is still trying hard to decide the direction there, first of all. Reddit is quite strong as well. Should keep an eye on Reddit. Maybe Roblox too, I don't know yet. Okay, Nvidia is pushing higher. Google, very strong. mRNA is so-so. How about PLTR? Not the best. Disney is strong as well. JP Morgan. Okay, so far market is still just going sideways. Quite hectic start today. I'm just sitting on my hands still, guys. SLV checking. Breaking out $70 level again, Zuki, which I'm a bit afraid of, so I'm not going to take it now over the highs, but I'm checking it. Meta is quite weak as well. Look at Meta. AVGO is down a lot actually. WMT, NVDA pulling back. Phew, crazy, crazy, crazy moves all over so far. Traders, PANW. It's not a gap and go, unfortunately. It's not a gap and go, but I feel like might, if it's breaking the lows, that still can go lower. I'm still not calling it, just checking. Okay, PLT are looking quite strong and nice together with Amazon. Both of them long over the high. And I like SNDK under 550, 380. But this is a small share size only, but I love SNDK. 5, again, checking. 573.80, under 573.80 on the SNDK. Very low share size, please. Stop loss over the high, which is 588. Okay, so that's why we are not allowed to go with a huge share size in this stock, unfortunately. Okay, SPY triple Q trying to break out. I missed the Amazon breakout. PLTR breaking out too. Microsoft goes back over the high too soon. AMD still looking weak, NVIDIA nothing, Google strong as well, and the SPY is trying to break out. It's really trying to break out. Okay, so again, because seems like my call did not get through, just a second, traders. Phew, market is fighting hard to find the direction. This is what I told you. This can be a bit complicated on FOMC meeting minutes days. PRTR, I still like PRTR, but maybe only this 137 over this 137. And VDA, only 189. If it would break it higher, that would be nice for a reversal long. Amazon, nice. Amazon is really nice. Just missed the breakout there. Disney strong. MU. MU is back to the strong side as well. AMD very weak. APLD checking. APLD. Yeah, that looks nice. I missed it. I did miss it, Nitsan. Still going to watch it though. So SNDK is not in yet. I'm watching NVDA for a reversal. And PRTR over 137 traders. But the market is not giving any direction yet. It's just going sideways, unfortunately, which is not a big help for us at the moment. Amazon, I missed the break there, unfortunately. Meta still weak, but I think Meta is so extended. SMCI is down. ONDS is not looking bad either, over 1040. Not an easy start. Market is not giving any clear direction, unfortunately. Not good. Roblox, nowhere. Ooh, AMD, that's a drop. Okay, SNDK has not entered yet, but it's making this bear flag, so far so good. I'm still keeping an eye on PLTR, ONDS over the high, and another one which is NVDA for this reversal here. But without the market, it's really hard to trade these stocks indeed. NVDA first entry would be only over 188.70 for this reversal, by the way. But SPY triple Q still not helping neither to the shorts nor to the longs. Tesla, ugly. My goodness, how ugly it is. Now let me just check this ONDS. Yeah, let's go with ONDS. I like ONDS traders, only over 1036. ONDS, 1036, stop loss under the lows. It's under 10. Why it's doing that? So ONDS over 1036 looks like as a possible good one. I still like this SNDK, by the way. 1038 is going to be my entry here on the ONDS. 1038, almost in, not yet. SPY triple Q, nothing, just going sideways, guys. Nothing yet, ONDS. Microsoft pushing back to the highs. Ooh, Microsoft looks strong. Just like Amazon, as I've told you. AMD still down. No trades yet, no trades yet. Waiting for SNDK, waiting for ONDS, and waiting for the market to show a direction. And I still like NVDA over this 188.70 level. NVDA 188.70 for this nice reversal. Let's see. Okay, ONDS is in. On the ONDS, I want to see like a, I would say a 30 cents. 1065 would be nice. Amazon and Microsoft are still looking strong, guys. And even PLTR is not bad either, but the market is not helping. Oh, come on, ONDS. If you have any great setup on your list, please just let us know. Not a easy start for the day. As I was mentioning to you, I am expecting that. PANW looks like as a great short, 148.30. PLTR, yes, I still like it, Buzak. I still like it. It can be a half share size over 136.55 and maybe adding over 137. Looks really good. Looks nice. Whew, WMT, what a breakdown. Stop loss on the PANW, it's over 150. So watch out with the share size, please. Okay, so far only ONDS, but unfortunately it just pulled back towards to the VWAP. I still like NVDA reversal. SNDK, if it's breaking the 6 or a 590 level, I'm going to cancel the entry. But so far, no decision and no decision either on the market, unfortunately. PANW only under 148.30. I mean, PANW, it's in traders. I want to see at least like a 147, 146. SPY is breaking out in the meantime. Come on, ONDS. NVDA still no reversal. mRNA reversing here. Okay, nice ONDS. Go, go, go. Not a nice market. And look at Amat, guys. Applied Materials, again a bull flag. Can't believe this stock. Really, I can't believe this stock. It's still pushing higher. Disney 1%. Unity, not that strong. Okay. PLTR still looking great, Buzak. PLTR still looking great. ONDS hovering around, not moving really. SPY triple Q broke, but not strong sentiment so far to the upside. I still like NVDA. Very nice on PLTR. I think I'm going to join you on PLTR over 137. PLTR over 137, I won't have time to call it, but like 137.10, I'm going to join to you as well. And market is breaking out. Okay, joined on PLTR. ONDS is still suffering, and unfortunately PANW, oh, it's still okay. PNW is still okay. ONDS, it's slowly back to the entry. That's good, but we really, really need to break 1050. Amazon and Microsoft are looking strong, still strong traders. NVIDIA is over the Viva, but not in yet. And the only green trade for me is PLTR. On PLTR, I want to see $1, close to $1 for a partial there. PNW not looking good over the entry or over the high. I'm going to be out, which is 151-ish. Okay, nice. PLTR, beautiful winner. ONDS. Looks so nice on the daily. Come on, buyers. Hi, Jim Lee. Yeah, market is like that today. You know, FOMC meeting minutes, it's always like that. Okay, traders, here comes the PLTR for the first partial. Very nice. I'm going to take 70% off on PLTR. SPY triple Q still pushing a bit higher. ONDS a bit suffering there. Nice, PLTR, go, go, go. So you see around 80, there are several sellers, unfortunately, so maybe I'm not going to push it too hard there. Ah, PANW, shame on you. Okay, traders, SPY, of course, it can just change the direction very fast. Be careful, please. This is what I'm expecting today until 2 p.m. at least. Okay, here we are, PLTR. I'm ready to take now my partial, first partial on PLTR. Here it is, the dollar, which I wanted to see, 138.20 is perfect. I just took my first partial. As you can see, I'm going to move my stop loss just slightly under the entry and let it run. Unfortunately, PANW doesn't look that good, but still in, and ONDS is not going anywhere. I'm still patient with this stock though, with the ONDS, but not for too long. So first partial PLTR more than $1 in. Ooh, coin is very strong. I just seen it. Nice, 170. Okay, NVIDIA is not in yet though. PLTR, beautiful. Go, go, go. On PLTR, just before 140, I'm going to take my second partial. ONDS finally moving. And I have a strong feeling that unfortunately our PANW is going to be a loser over 151. But if we have two winners, that's just perfect. Okay, 139.60, 70. I'm going to take my second partial on the PLTR. ONDS, we need to break the 1050. If we cannot break the 1050, I'm not going to go with it too much more. And the market just stopped a little bit, as I see, on this 685 level on the SPY. I still like NVDA traders, and even on NVDA, the stop loss is better now because it's under 187.70. So it's looking much better now. Okay, traders, here is the beautiful PLTR. And again, let's just push it a bit more here. If you are a bit more stretched on the share size, you can take one more partial. You're welcome, Tara. Yeah, PLTR, like, I like when it's just the stocks are getting upgrades, because upgrades, it's institutional traders are watching upgrades as well, and they like to play with these stocks on the day. That's why I was just watching it. But this ONDS is starting to really be a pain here. So might I'm just closing half of the position here, like 5 cents loss, kind of nothing. Let's just wait a bit more. NVDA is almost in, and it's in. And unfortunately, PA and W, it's still on this 150 level. Come on, NVDA. NVDA, you want to see like a 189, 60, 70 for the first partial. So go, go, go. Oh, and yes, last chance here. If not, I'm going to close out half in a very small loss, because the market cannot continue higher, and that's definitely not a good news for us with the ONDS at all. Yeah, ONDS, I'm just going to close half here. Not good. So I'm still holding PLTR and VDA. Oh, come on, NVDA. And ONDS just half share size now. PA and W made a small reversal here. That's good. How about SNDK? Just checking SNDK. Rejection on 595. Good. I'm still going to watch this stock here. SNDK. Phew, ugly market so far. Okay, so half of ONDS closed. PA and W still full share size. PLTR, we took a partial already. And NVDA, unfortunately, it's suffering together with the market, indeed. Okay, so far cannot see anything else. If you see any great setups, guys, please just let us know. Reddit is quite strong, still 3% higher. STX 160. Ooh, SPY continues lower. Not a good news for NVDA. RXT, checking. Can't trade this stock? Can't trade this stock. I think it's a low volume stock, isn't it? Maybe because of that. Okay. Come on, market, give us a direction, please. Amazon is back to the VWAP. Can watch it for a possible VWAP reversal if the market is going to reverse and not pushing lower. Who knows? PNW back under 150, but not under the VWAP yet, which is not good. And this NVDA is not the best so far. Come on, market. Good boy, PNW, go down, please. ONDS coming back, so. NVDA, really? Come on. Can't believe this stock. PLTR, nice. PANW, so. Nice, PANW, ugly NVDA. Look at that, how it's changing. So far, I thought PANW is going to be a loser, and now it's going back to the entry, and NVIDIA is just failing. So ugly. I hope so, Zuki. Before 140, I really want to take my second partial there. I'm still holding ONDS. NVIDIA, unfortunately, if it continues a bit more lower, I'm not going to hold it anymore. I'm still patient with this because the triple Q, actually, if you're just checking, the triple Q did not break, has not broken yet, at least the VWAP. Nice PRTR over 139 again. That's a good one. Oh, and yes, I feel like it still has a chance, guys. So I'm going to give back my half over the highs. Let's see. Oh, I forgot Amazon. Never mind. I have four stocks in a trade, so I'm not going to take any more new ones. Enough handle days. Nice PRTR. Go, go, go. Nice reversal on the triple Q on the VWAP. Wendy is back to the entry. And VDA is still suffering mode. Oh my goodness, this stock is not the best nowadays, I would say. Okay, Wendy is good. SNDK, I'm still going to watch here. Oh, come on, PLTR, I don't want to see a double top here. SNDK still looks good for a short. I'm going to call it when I see a nice entry here. Traders, unfortunately, I need to say goodbye to this NVDA here. It's just dancing on the stop loss point, unfortunately. 70 level, 60, 70 level, which I do not want to see it completely break. PITR still looks good, ONDS still looks good, PANW still looks good, and this NVDA is just dancing on the stop loss and on my nerves too. So come on, NVDA, make the reversal. Okay, PANW getting back slowly to the entry market, no clear direction at all, unfortunately. Come on, ONDS, break out, please. Last chance for NVDA now. Made the reversal from these levels. That's good. SPY triple Q going back to the highs. Traders, I'm not going to take any more partial on the PLTR, but I'm going to move my stop loss under 138. Okay, that's it what I'm going to do with this. ONDS is just on the highs. PANW, nice. So far so good, but we need to break 148. SPY triple Q on the highs. ONDS finally breaking. Ah, NVDA, shame on you. Oh, how could I miss Amazon? I called the VWAP reversal and I did not take it. I hope you took it, guys. Okay, ONDS, we need to break the 1050. 1050, we need to break the 1050. Come on. Phew, slow market. At least we have a kind of direction with these higher highs, higher lows, but so slow, unfortunately. NVDA, I'm so disappointed in this stock. now, actually. Okay, nice. Look at ONDS traders. I gave it back to the full share size. PA and W needs to break the 148. It's such a perfect intraday breakdown. Come on. PLTR perfect, but we really need to break this 139 now. And NVIDIA is just being NVIDIA. Okay, ONDS, beautiful. Traders on ONDS, I want to see a 60, 10, 60 for a partial, 57, like 20 cents. It's not bad either. NVIDIA, finally, good morning. PNW is still thinking a lot here. SPY still pushing higher. That's good. Oh, ONDS, come on. Okay, NVIDIA is over the VWAP again, but not a strong sentiment. Okay, guys, this ONDS just really trying to do this breakout. I'm going to do one thing with ONDS. I do not want to lose on that stock actually. If it goes back under 1034, I'm going to, oh no, that's not good. Okay, hard stop loss 1028. This is still okay for me. B&W still looks good, but I do not want to see it over the VWAP, definitely. NVDA is NVDA and our PRTR is going for the second partial, finally. So stop loss on the PRTR under 138. And in some, like 50 cents, I'm going to take my second partial here. Very good. Oh, PA&W, come on. Okay, NVDA back to the entry. All right, traders, PLTR, ready for the second partial on my side? Very nice. So PLTR, I'm just taking my second partial and the stop loss is going to stay under 138 and VDA is into the green side and ONDS is just going back to the 1050. It really needs to break it now. Took my second partial on the PLTR, as you can see. ONDS hard stop loss 1028. And I'm just thinking to take a partial if it cannot break the 1050. I'm not pushing it if it can't. It can't. What can we do? KPNW is still on the brink. And VDA looking much, much better now, traders. We just need to break 189. And before 190, I want to take my first partial there. Can't see anything else to tell the truth. But as I see, you are quiet today as well. You cannot see too many great setups, huh? Slow morning before FOMC. It's always like that, unfortunately. Traders, I'm thinking on PA and W to take the half off here, 149. Yeah, I'm going to take half off. I don't like it. Could not break this intraday breakdown pattern for the second time. So I'm just buying back half of my share size here. I do not want to lose more, actually. I'm just managing my loss now on the PA and W. Okay, traders, NVDA beautiful. Finally, we broke the 189. 189.70 is going to be my first partial here. PLTR, fantastic. Two partials already. Stop loss under 138. Let it run. And ONDS. Finally, I am going to be ready to take my first partial on ONDS. That was a long trade. ONDS, I'm going to take 75% off on the ONDS. Here we are, 1060. This is what I wanted to see here, 1060. Perfecto. Okay, first partial done finally on the ONDS. Stop loss, I'm just going to move it under the entry. That's it, under the entry. Okay, traders, PA and W is going to be out over 150.20 last shares. And this is going to be a smaller loser than I expected because I managed my loss already. I do not trust this stock anymore. I just put my hard stop loss here and that's it. I forgot. I'm forgetting it. The only one which is still a big question is NVDA, but this is still going too. Look at that. All right, traders, 3 winners, 1 loser so far, at least PA and W so far, a small loser. ONDS next partial 1080. XOM, Nissan, yeah, actually I completely forgot about the oil stocks here. With these 4 trades, not bad, not bad. Volume just get in a bit, not bad. Daily high breakout, so as you know, not my favorite at this time of the day, but looking interesting still. Okay, traders, 690 or 87 coming on the SPY and 606 level on the triple Q. Triple Q is up 0.80%, little bit extended. It's just going to touch a quite of a strong resistance soon, so watch out with every daily high breakouts, please, because I think market is going to stop soon a bit. I have NVDA full share size. I have PRTR after 2 partials done. PANW, which I just managed my loss, half off. And ONDS, first partial done. Second partial is going to be around 1080. Although on NVDA, I do not want to lose, guys. NVDA stop loss under 188.50. Okay, so very small loss. If it's going to be a loss, it's going to be a smaller loss. I'm going to watch here XOM with you. Ooh, Microsoft was a nice VWAP reversal as well. XOM. Oh, something is out. Okay, PA and W. As I've told you, traders, sorry, I'm just going to. So as I've told you, PA and W, I manage the loss. Sometimes we need to manage the loss as well, and I'm happy that I did like that. So first official loser PA and W, but we have 3 winners, ONDS, PRTR, NVDA, and finally NVDA is getting closer to my first partial. Market is still stretching higher. MU is in green as well, wow. Not a bad day so far. I was expecting a little bit more shaky day because of the FOMC, but not bad. All right, traders, here it is the level on NVDA which I wanted to see for the first partial. I'm going to take 75% off again. The reason for that, I feel like the market it's a bit extended. Thank you, NVDA. 189 and 70, $1 in the money. So I took my first partial on NVDA and going to move my stop loss under the entry, as you can just see on the chart. Very good. So PA and W out, ONDS, PRTR, NVDA partials done. On PRTR, actually 2 partials has been done already. And on the PRTR, I'm not going to do anything else, just move my stop loss under 139, like under 138.80. Wow, what a day. Any questions, any setups on your side, traders? I encourage you to type it in the chat. And the market's starting to be surprisingly strong. Is that any news outside? I don't know. That's quite of a strong push now. Nitsan, maybe I would just leave this XOM. Look at that. It's not, it does not join the party. Look at it. It's ugly. Hi, Alfred. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Hope you are doing great. So far, we have a beautiful green day, at least for everyone in the room. And the market is starting to be really, really stretched. Okay, traders, so two partials on PLTR, ONDS 1080. I want to take one more partial stop loss. Let's just put it on the entry. And NVDA, first partial just done on this doji, perfect. And stop loss, I'm just going to move it a bit more closer to the entry. And SNDK doesn't want to go down, guys. So SNDK, I'm just going to cancel my entry for the short, which was called in the beginning. I just forgot to cancel it. Nice ONDS. Go, go, go. Okay. mRNA. Let me just check mRNA here. Not the best. Reddit. I've told you that we should watch Reddit. I did not watch it, but we had good ones. Oh, and Roblox. You remember that I've caught Roblox? Completely forget it again. Roblox, nice. I think Roblox slowly ready to take this daily reversal as well. Let's just keep an eye on Roblox, guys, this week. PA and W. Buzak, yeah, you know what? Let's go for a revenge. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, PA and W actually looking much more to the long side now. This is my first loser of the day on PA and W, as you can see. But you are right. It's looking better as a long at the moment, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just letting it go. Okay, so far so good. Amazon, my VWAP reversal worked really, really nicely. How about Netflix, Tara? Did you watch it? Oh, look at Netflix, Tara. We missed it. Not a huge move though yet, but maybe this one as well. Slowly we should just watch it on our list. Okay, traders, ONDS, beautiful. On the ONDS, again, 1080. I want to take a second partial, but I'm just going to move my stop loss under 1050 now. PLTR still looking good. Stop loss under 139, and NVDA stop loss is on the entry. It just started to pull back. I am waiting some pullback on this market now. Checking the news. Nothing. Okay, here comes the small pullback now. MU, wow. 413 almost. Look at MU, guys. Crazy. MU. Nice reversal. Okay. SPY starting to slow down a bit here. Not blaming, like quite of a nice run on the S&P 500 and the triple Q. AMD still weak. Look at AMD, guys. Still weak. How about Bitcoin? Now let's see Bitcoin. Poor Bitcoin. Wow, that's suffering for a while. Still, this 67K is just cannot beat it. Look at this. Not nice. Coin down. Okay, so far no more trades on my side. If you have any questions, please just let me know. I think I'm going to be out PLTR soon. Stop loss under 139 ONDS, which is still looking fantastic. 1080 is going to be my second partial unless it cannot go. I'm going to be out under 1050. And NVDA stop loss is 188.75. I don't know, need some what to do with this XOM. Look at that, guys. XOM. Mm. It's looking tempting to tell the truth over the high. You just need a lot of buyers here still to push it higher. Look at this. Not bad, though. Okay, here is coming the pullback, which I was expecting from this market. I think I'm going to be out soon on of everything, but at least PLTR and maybe NVDA after the partials. And as I've told you, after this first 30, 40 minutes, nice move, we will see the market to slow down a bit. Let's see how is your day so far. Okay, I'm just starting a poll here. We will have the usual green, red, no trade, and break even, at least so far, which of course we can improve it, hopefully. So let's see, this is an anonymous vote, traders. If you want to share your results for today, it's a great feedback for me as well. Let's see how you are doing for today. Not an easy start in the morning, especially the first 15 minutes. It was like all over the place, just consolidation with high range candles, which is never good indeed. And I would say we have a clear direction only since like 9:50 ish, not before. So it was a little bit tricky market indeed in the beginning. But let's see how did you do so far. So all the three trades are still running on my side. And I must tell you, Buzak, this PA and W looking better and better for the long side. Okay, Amazon is quite strong still. All right, so far 40% green, 40% red, 20% no trade, and no one is in break even. As I've told you guys, it's an anonymous vote, so it would be a great feedback for me as well. That's the time for SNDK finally. Now let me just check it. 595. It's still in a higher high, higher low, Buzak. I don't know. 590. Rather 594. You know why? Because there is my 50 EMA on the daily, and it played a quite of a nice intraday level for the SNDK. Maybe 594, 594. It would be better, I think. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. But you know what? Until the market is pushing higher, I think might it's still going to stay strong. So be careful. Which one? Yes, MU is completely crazy. I agree. Look at that, 418 already. Someone is buying this stock a lot indeed. All right. Traders, PRTR is back to this 140 level. I really hope it's going to break it. NVIDIA is still okay. And ONDS is just making this consolidation here. So what I'm going to do with ONDS, put my stop loss to 1055. Yes, Busak, as I've told you, PA and W looking much better for a long now, but I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it now, but looking good for a nice cut. At least a nice scalp trade would be great on that one. Bitcoin still red. Not too many red stocks stayed on the watch list so far, at least. WMT is still in small red, and AMD. AMD, which is still down, but look at that. Even AMD, it's making a quite of a nice pullback. Good luck with the PANW, Buzak. Looking really, really good for a scalp. And everything is or just pushing higher. Wow. So I was not right that might we will see a pullback on the market. Maybe at 10, at 2 p.m. we will see that. Okay, PLTR, beautiful break of the 140. Go, go, go. Stop loss under 139. And the market is still stretching higher. Wow. All right. Good, good, good. SNDK follows MU. Yeah, looks like. The 600, it could not break the 600 too much yet, Buzak, on the SNDK. This is what I'm watching there, indeed. Oh, PLTR, beautiful. Traders, I'm just going to put my stop loss a little bit higher, pushing under 139.70 now on the PLTR, looking in some more profit on NVDA. I'm going to do the same. Put my stop loss under this previous low, like 180, 189. And on the ONDS, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it to go. Market still shows some strength. On a not an easy, slower day indeed, especially in the beginning. Oh, ONDS, nice, nice. Go, go, go. Hi, Konstantinos. Nice to see you. How are you today? Hoping green if you had time to trade. Had so far very nice start of the week. Yesterday green, today green. Still have 3 green trades going on. Nice, very good. However, the beginning of the day was not easy at all, but we managed it. I still have ONDS. Last shares out under 1055, PLTR last shares out under 139.70, and then VDA last shares out under 189. And the market is still stretching. Crazy. Surprisingly strong market today. I think maybe hope for good news from the Fed, first of all. Second, economic news were quite good, the data. Yes, Buzak, I agree with SNDK if it's just going to get rejected by the 600 again, but I would just go under 594, not before, 594 only. NVIDIA, nice push. We need to break 190. We need to break the 190 here. Come on. Okay. SPY 688, 608 on the triple Q. Amazing, nice, strong market today. PLTR on 140. Traders, ONDS is getting closer to my second partialing point, which would be this 1080 level. MU is completely crazy. Look at that, guys. It's over 420 already. Someone is buying big time this stock. Yes, Humble Ninja, it does. I really like how it's just pushing again and again towards to this 190 level, but it really needs to break it now. Amazon is ready to break as well, as I see. Only ONDS, which is slowing down a bit as I see now. It's okay. And Buzak, I don't know whether you took this PANW, but it's still trying to push higher a bit. NVIDIA trying again. Okay, I think ONDS is going to be out, guys, soon. Watch out on this one. NVIDIA PLT are still okay. Market slowing down, which I was expecting to see that. MU amazing. Meta is still in red. Fill the gap at least. Google, let's see Google. Google, it's muted today. Nike, too much. SMCI. Okay, NVDA broke 190 finally. Traders, I just moved my stop loss under 189.50. And as I've told you, ONDS is out, so only PLTR and NVDA left so far. 54% of yours are in green, guys. You're really good. Red 31%. Sorry for the red ones. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit more towards to the break even or the green at the end of the day. And 15% of yours not traded yet, which I cannot blame you because especially the beginning of the week, or the day, as I've told you, it was not easy to decide what this market is up to at the moment, but 54%, it's really nice indeed. And I really hope it's just going to get higher and higher now. So traders, PLTR is still doing fantastic, stop loss under 140, and VDA broke the 190 but could not manage it. So my stop loss is under 189.50. I leave a little bit more buffer for the stop loss here, and the overall market is extremely stretched, but still no sign for stopping. I would say if SPY is breaking 687, this would be the first sign that it's done with this big green stripe here since 10 o'clock or 9:50. It started 9:50. Yeah. Okay. NVDA, nice, nice, nice. Come on. Okay. All right, traders. I think slowly, slowly, I'm just going to call it as a day. Hmm. Surprisingly, great day. Um, Compared to the fact that we are waiting for the FOMC meeting minutes. As I've told you, my big fear on these days that the market is not going to pick a direction. We were really lucky in the direction side today because the market is obviously getting stronger today, at least so far, because as you know, at 2 p.m., everything can just change like that. So please, if you are going to stay trading, then I'm expecting a little bit lower volume towards 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. definitely depending on the message of the Fed. There will be some move on the market. Question higher or lower. At the moment, we have quite of a strong market. Let's see whether after 2 p.m. is going to be continued as well. If you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, especially this fantastic team who is behind the scenes in here and helping me every day. I'm still holding my PLTR, leaving my stop loss under 140, NVDA leaving the stop loss now under 189.60, and let's see how long, how more it just can stretch higher. I really hope if you are staying trading that you are going to finish your day in green, but again, watch out because as soon as we got the FOMC meeting minutes, I'm sure the market is going to get into turbulence again. Guys, as always, I really enjoyed trading with you today as well. Thank you for your fantastic calls, interactions. And tomorrow it's Thursday, usual unemployment claims news. And I guess the market is going to digest the FOMC meeting minutes as well. So big day ahead tomorrow as well. Of course, I'm going to be here with you for you at 9 a.m. If you though still have any questions regarding test challenges, packages, trading, private mentorings, anything like that, please just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to help you. So traders, stay safe, take care, and I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye, everyone. Thank you. You too, guys. Bye.